Good morning. I don't know if anybody's watching, but it's early morning. It's just after 7 here, 7:24 to be exact, at Boardwalk. This is the same view you're looking at because our room is basically right behind me. We got a lower level room, a second floor, right above Thimbles and Threads. I mean directly above Thimbles and Threads, the store, the Boardwalk store here. You see the Thimbles and Threads sign? The balcony on your left is ours. That's where we're broadcasting our view from. And you can see it. It's kind of cool, actually. It's a blue one over there. But this is nice. I like it. It's a very, very, very private balcony. And I like that it makes streaming a lot easier too. So it's covered from rain and stuff, so we can bring the camera outside. In fact, you might see the camera poking right there. It's actually right there. I'm sorry, I said the wrong place. It's right there. Not above the sign, but right over here. God, I'm looking right at the camera there. But above the carousel horse there. Up here, above us, these floors up here are all grand villas. All the yellow up there are grand villas. The ones with the windows with no, on top are second floor, 2-story grand villas. The ones below that are 1-story grand villas. Pretty much all the grand villas are located right in this building here, right in this section. And if you're ever interested in a grand villa here, would be your probable location. All the grand villas at Boardwalk are Boardwalk View. All of them. So that's a gimme. But they're freaking expensive, people. In points and in dollars. 2 years worth of points. But they're nice. It's very nice. We're right near the games. This is where the games are right here. Obviously, there's the famous fire hydrant. All the planks are. But there's another. Anyhow, I hope, even though there's nobody watching now that I don't think of, because you're probably not up this early, do a little bit more on the Boardwalk Inn side of the building. Boardwalk Inn. That's a regular hotel resort at Disney. It's one of the smaller ones. It's not a big resort, but that is regular hotel rooms that you can pay for. Nothing to do with DVC. In the middle here, these buildings here, is the lobby, and you check into both sides of the building there, because on this side, all these more colorful buildings are the DVC section of the Boardwalk, which is much bigger, actually, than the Boardwalk Inn itself. Much bigger. It extends, way beyond here. These are just the Boardwalk view rooms here. Not that many of them, really. But you can, it extends all along the canal that takes you to Hollywood Studios. And it's pretty big. It's one of the bigger, I would say, one site. And it's not like Old Key West or anything, but one site buildings, DVC places. So it's pretty good size. This, on the other hand, is not a really big hotel. I don't know how it compares to some of the others, but I'm pretty sure Beach Club and Yacht Club are both bigger than Boardwalk Inn. The Boardwalk Inn side. Flying Fish used to be a really good restaurant. It had, before it closed down because of the pandemic, and it's not reopened yet. It's still closed. It wasn't as good as it had been. This is just my opinion, of course. Not that my opinion means much to anybody, but I thought it used to be better. But it used to be one of the best restaurants on site. But it has not reopened. There's a couple places that have not reopened on the boardwalk. The other one that has not reopened is ESPN Club down on the end here. It's kind of deceptive at night because they light up all the lights and everything still, but it's not open. It hasn't been open since Disney World closed up at the beginning of the pandemic. It hasn't reopened since. This place is open, however. Abracadabra Club. If anybody's been in there, it's very small. It's fairly popular, but very small. And it's based on magic. And it used to be, last time we were in there, the waiters and the bartenders and stuff could do magic too, which they did. And there's all kinds of thematic things about magic all over the bar. It's not, like I said, it's not very big. If you wanted to take a big group there, it would be problematic because it's not very big at all. But it's really a cool place. It's really some cool decor in there and stuff. If you don't get a chance to go, you should. Trattoria El Forno is open for breakfast and for dinner. The breakfast is no longer a character meal, at least for now. But thankfully, they reduced the prices of the character breakfast. The former character breakfast. It's just a breakfast now. It's pretty good. Actually, I think it's one of the more unusual breakfast places to go. It's got the typical stuff, but it has some unusual stuff too that's pretty good. If you ever get a shot to go here. I haven't been there for dinner lately, but last time I went, it was all right. Not bad. Italian place, obviously. Italian. Features Italian dishes, but the breakfast is quite good. It's a neat place too. It's really cool inside. Along here, all these buildings, all these places up here are rooms for the boardwalk inn, right above all the businesses here, and your boardwalk view rooms. These are at a premium. There's not that many of them, and they cost you, but they're worth it, I think. You know, if you can afford it, because the view is pretty cool. Now the problem, not a problem, because it's still a great view. You can't see the Epcot fireworks on this side, on the boardwalk inside, because it's facing in the wrong direction. It's basically facing away from Epcot. And the Disney villas over there are directly facing Epcot, and you can see the tops of the fireworks at Epcot quite clearly from your balcony. You can't hear the music. Well, sometimes you can, depending on the wind. But as you can see, these are like facing Epcot, which is right over in this direction. And these are facing out this way. Now, on a good night, if you look over at Yacht Club, over the Yacht Club, you can see Magic Kingdom fireworks at night. Quite clearly, actually, in a distance. It's quite a distance away, but you can see them, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty spectacular. The higher ones, of course. No, you can't see the castle from here. You can see there's some fishermen out in the lake today. Yes, you can go fishing here. I don't know. I don't go fishing. I'm not a fisherman, but you see them out here almost every morning. Over there is the point, and that's where a lot of weddings are. So Seabeach Point. There's a lot of weddings there. In fact, there was one there yesterday, I believe. And that's a popular spot for weddings. My daughter, if she ever got married, said she would love to be married there. But, you know, there's a lot of places located around here for weddings. Morning, John. Hi, Darlene. Hey, Tina. Doing my walk around like usual. Trying to, anyhow. As you can see, here's over here, I don't know, again, people, most of you listening know this already, but that's a pizza window here. And it's pretty much pizza. Slices and whole pizzas that you can get here. Last time we had pizza here, they weren't bad. You know, it wasn't the best pizza I ever had, but it surely wasn't the worst. If I can show you the menu here. It's pretty much all pizza, something to drink, beer, grapefruit stuff. I don't know if you can make that out, but the pizzas are not cheap. $23 for a pizza. Oh, of course, they give you a break on that. Just the cheese pizzas are $21. So, you know. Don't you always love that $20.99 thing or $22.99? You know, like, see, it's not 23 after tax. Yes, it is. Boardwalk Bakery is open. They say it's open at 7 a.m. But honestly, I've seen it open sooner than that. And believe me, I'm up early in the morning, so I knew that. Here's the new ice cream place, replacing the old ice cream place. Now, I used to love the old Ample Hills ice cream here. I know I used to talk about it all the time because it was really good. Yeah, Tina, it is peaceful here every morning. It is very peaceful. You know, another thing, it's not as busy because even on a regular night, because, like I said, the ESPN Club is closed and the other restaurant is closed too. I'm not sure about Jelly Rolls. I don't think Jelly Rolls is open either. And Jelly Rolls is a big attraction, especially on weekends. Especially on weekends. I haven't seen the boats go through yet. Usually there's a line of boats that come through here from Epcot to get into place to start transporting people to the parks. And there's usually, it's kind of a parade they do come across here. I don't know. I'm not saying because I wasn't watching all morning, so I don't know. But usually by now they've done that. So, but they get into place for their morning rounds. This is again the closed ESPN Club. It's a killer for them too. I would imagine with football season starting up now and everything. I mean, that's got to be their busiest time here. I mean, they got, I don't know if you've ever been in there, but there's TVs everywhere, including the restrooms. True, they have TVs in the restrooms where you can watch. You can continue to watch, a game. What they do, they will try if there's a game being broadcast that you came to see and they don't have it on the TV, they will try to at least get that on the TV for you if you're sitting by that television. Like I said, there's televisions like freaking everywhere here and in this place. And so if you're sitting near one where you want to watch a particular game and it's not on, they will try to get it on there for you if they have the capacity on their TV to get it for you, if they're carrying that network. Obviously, they gravitate towards the ESPN games or the ABC games, same company. And but they will go to other channels if you request it, and they try to aim to please people. So if you're here to see my son and I and a group of us came to watch some English soccer, Premier League soccer. We wanted to see a game, and we knew it was on a certain station, and then they found it and they let us watch it there. So it was pretty kind. It was very nice. Okay, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to show you a section that I tried to do once, but they wouldn't let me go through because Boardwalk Inn was closed. DVC opened relatively soon after the pandemic times, the worst of the pandemic times, although some saying the worst is now. But nonetheless, they opened the DVC section very quickly. The Boardwalk Inn didn't open for quite a while. Now it is open now, but it wasn't for a while. As the Beach and Yacht Club were not open either for quite a while. In fact, I don't know if the yacht club's even open yet. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Now that I think of it, yeah, we drop people off there on the bus. I'm putting my mask on because I'm going in the building. I'll do a quick lobby look through, and then I'm gonna go over the Boardwalk inside and show you a couple things over there that are worth seeing. I think quite a lovely area there. Maybe, you know, I'm sure many of you have seen it already, but it's something I haven't put on camera that I can think of because you know what? In my memory, you know, I'm 70 now, so my memory is shot, of course. So I might have. Some of you might be sitting there, Charlie, you've done that already. I said, oh, yeah, okay. And I'll take your word for it. I have no reason to doubt anybody who tells me that kind of stuff. I don't know what this construction is about over here, but this walkway is cut off. We have to go the other side to get to the lobby. So I have to walk more steps. But for you guys, I'll do it. Over here is the famous bike rental area. And those little, what do you call them? I don't even know what you call them, those Surrey things you pedal around in groups on. I forget what they call them. But this is where you would get them. They're not out yet, of course, but this is where you rent them when you can. You can also rent a wheelchair here. Buena Vista Scooters, I think, is still operating here. And you can rent an electric scooter here if you suddenly believe you need one, which can happen. I know we had to rent one this trip for Eileen, because it's been tough, you know, physically tough for her lately. So we have a scooter for her. The Wyland Gallery over here is still here. I honestly, every time I walk by here, I never see anybody in that store. I mean, a customer. There's obviously people working there, but I honestly have never seen an actual customer in this store. It's a pretty cool store. It's got really cool stuff. But it's a really expensive stuff, too. So around and about here are really kind of cool places, knick-knacky places to sit down and relax at Boardwalk. One of the things I like about it, there's just some little alcove. Here's one that's nice, except for one thing. This is really nice because you can look out onto the Boardwalk area. It's under a roof. It's under the porch up above us. It's up above us. And you're in the shade and everything, but it's also a smoking area. It used to be anyhow. Again, I don't know. Since they reopened everything, I'm not sure if it still is or not. But it used to be. I think I still saw an ashtray over there. Just a reminder to everybody who's arriving. Everybody who's arriving, coming in the next few days, masks are required anytime you walk inside a building here. Doesn't matter which building. It could be a restaurant, it could be a resort, it could be a store, whatever it matters. But you don't have to wear masks outside, but you do have to wear them in. You have people at the door to remind you of that. Lobby. The famous Boardwalk lobby. I think this is one of the coolest lobbies. I mean, it's not like Wilderness or something like that, but this is pretty cool. This is thematically strong. Going to the prerequisite areas, the elephant and the ugly chairs. I actually saw a couple of kids sitting in these yesterday. monster under glass model. And of course, here's where you check in for both the villas and the hotel. It's a big check-in area here. Over here is Bell Services right here with their famous boardwalk uniforms. Morning. Yeah, here's where you walk in. That's where you go out to the parking lot and get your buses and such. But I'm going this way because this is the boardwalk inside we're entering here. There's that construction I showed you earlier from the other side. I'm sure that's interesting. I'm sure there's people saying now, Charlie, thanks for showing us that construction. You're welcome. Yeah, the chairs are kind of weird. The small restrooms at Boardwalk. They're kind of small, but they're never real that busy. Here we start the serious part of, here's the one elevator at Boardwalk inside. But here is, some of the thematic things around here are fun. And of course, the coin machine. I think Boardwalk is strong thematically. They have a theme and they stay with it. In the morning over here at the Bellevue Lounge, which is the kind of the bar at Boardwalk Inn, indoor bar. Really nice place, small, but it's got a lot of outdoor seating too. They have a little breakfast, continental breakfast, nothing, nothing hot, just, pastries and coffee. It's another place you can refill your mugs here, by the way. This is one of the hallways that takes you to the room of the. This is a nice display here. I think it said little nooks and crannies and stuff here. Over these decanters. Like I said, thematically, this place is the best. And you have all these things here. Postcards, cards. Right down to the lamps, and even the lanterns. Okay, here's the area. This is the area I wanted to take. One of the areas I wanted to take you to. So the courtyard. These are all rooms you can get. Lights are really kind of neat. And here comes the infamous garden suites, cottage suites they call them. Each one has this little garden out in front, and two of them. And the gardens are all kind of different from one another. They're not the same. Here's another one. Up there, you see those windows, there's a little loft area where that's the bedroom is up there. It's kind of a hybrid combination of a one bedroom and garden suite. Not garden suite, a studio. It's like a studio in that it doesn't have a kitchen, full kitchen. It's got the, microwave toaster thing, a coffee maker. But that's pretty much it. And then but they got a nice big bed up on the loft area. That's the second floor. It's not the buildings above it there. That stuff above it has nothing to do with the garden suites. That's just more rooms up there. more regular rooms up there. But you see these little, and there's the first floor, and then there's the second floor where the bedroom is. It's nice. It's got a living room, a little small living room and stuff. Like I said, it's kind of a combination of a one bedroom and a studio. It does not have, like I said, not a full kitchen. And they have these, I mean, I think the little individual picket fences are cute as hell. Like I said, this is a huge honeymooner favorite, I guess. That's what they tell you anyhow. That's what the advertising tell you. For some unknown reason, these don't have fences. I don't know what the reasoning is. I don't know. Maybe they're not quite the same. I don't know. I've never been in there. I've been in one of these. I've got my down this way a little bit. And here's some more of them. Jim! I think the outsides are very attractive, and like I said, you know, if you were looking at the gardens, they're not all the same. You know, it's not like some of kind of is the Boardwalk Inn quiet pool. And this is the only pool for the Boardwalk Inn. Although if Eileen and I wanted to swim in this pool, we could. Anybody who stays at Boardwalk Villas or Inn can swim in this pool. And over on the other side where the main pool is, by the villas, anybody from Boardwalk Inn is allowed to come in there too. So it's not like, you know, this is all they have here. There's two quiet pools and one main pool at the Boardwalk complex. And anybody who stays at either the hotel or the DVC Villas is allowed to use them. Okay, I feel okay doing this because there's nobody at this pool at the moment. But let's give you a look at it here. It's really quite attractive. It's a very small pool. And there's a little whirlpool over there, spa. For a pretty good amount of chairs and tables, I think. There's handicap accessible, and it really is. I would imagine later today it'll be another courtyard. These are all little, they call them like courtyard views. You guys at this side, the Boardwalk inside. And the third view you can get is a standard view that faces the parking lot and the entrance there where you go out to the buses and stuff. It can be a little noisy over there. And if you've ever been here and walked from the lobby to the bus stop or to the parking lot, you've seen these standard view rooms. That's where they sit right out there. These are quite lovely. All of them have balconies or patios. That is a prerequisite, I think, of almost every deluxe, right? And villa, which is great with me. I think I've professed my admiration and love for balconies before in my streams, but I love balconies. Not enough people do. Very rarely used. I'll tell you what, at Boardwalk during the fireworks, then you'll see some. More courtyard views. But like I said, this isn't bad. This is nice and quiet back here. Well, it isn't right now because the gardeners are at work, but that's probably a good thing, right? They maintain things here. So, yes. I wish you were, Jim. I miss you. I wish you were coming. That'd be great. I haven't seen you in an age, let's say. So, Laura, here we go. Tina, you too. Too bad I wouldn't see this year too.
On my phone saying, come, I have an hour to get there.
staircase takes you down to the boardwalk, from the boardwalk inside. I guess you can walk along that at construction, but I'm not interested in doing that. Yeah, what the hey, let's see. Let's see what it's like. A nice sense of adventure. I gotta get back to Eileen pretty soon. Gotta make breakfast. Today's activities are Animal Kingdom. We're eating at Alio's tonight. Chef Andre's place. Small plate kind of place, which I like because since my new restaurant. Well, yeah. Zoomer. Yeah, we went this way already. I'm gonna head back this way real quickly, and then I am gonna go up to the room. And I don't know why, but it always seems like it's anywhere else. It always seems really warm there to me. And on a day like today, which is going to be really warm, it's going to feel a bit oppressive at times. Or air. A lot of people say absolutely wrong. That's the stupidest thing you've said today. Yeah, it could be. But in my defense, I say lots of stupid things. It might not be the stupidest thing I say today. Oh. Okay, this opens at 8:30. I was going to stop by and get something, but I can do that later. I'm going to do it later. Alrighty, here we go. Like a nice window display. See doors, you can't go in it. It's by the delivery area for the store, so they're kind of about you using it. Again, here's the I hope I try to cut down the glare there as much as I could, but we're over there. We're going this way now. Main pool. Restroom. This game room is open. I understand being a telling the kid it's not open. I get it. Oh, they're replacing rugs today apparently. They have long hallways in every resort, I think. You ever been to Animal Kingdom? You want to see long hallways? They double down on long hallways there. Yeah, they do, but you know, if you want the views, you gotta, you know, they put as many rooms for the views as they can. Showing a pool. I get it. I do understand that. I'm not complaining about it. I get it. So, for those of you who do not know. Yeah, the sunrise does come that way. It does. Well, it comes right, you know, the sunrise club, sort of. The initial sunrise, you know, once you get this incredible glare. Great. I love it. It's the swan. And the dolphin is right, hey, he's covered up right now, but it's down that way a little bit. And the new place is nearly ready to go over at the Swan. They got that new high-rise there. We went by it the other day, and it looks like it's nearly done, but they still have some work to do. The famous hanging swimsuits out in the balcony. But these are all rooms, villas you can get here too. If you want to be close to the pool, this is the place to come. So I'm going to quit, people. I'm going to stop now. I have to go see my girlfriend. And for breakfast, the habit level is just not good right now, so we have to be careful. All right, it's been good talking to you. It's good to see you next, probably at Animal Kingdom.